So this next exercise, we're going to try and teach you. We do this in the clinic with a lot of our back pain patients simply because we're trying to unweight the spine, trying to take pressure off of the disc and off of the nerve and off of the joint to help with that back pain that you're having, and sometimes with that pain, numbness, or tingling that's going down your leg. So there's one specific muscle in your core. We hear a lot about core strengthening, but there's one specific muscle that gets missed a lot of times with most common exercises, and that's called your transverse abdominis muscle. That muscle attaches into the fascia on the front and then attaches into multiple levels of the spine in the back. And studies show that when that muscle is strong or has some tone to it, it actually unweights the spine and takes pressure off of the disc. So we can do everything that we can here in the clinic to help decrease or decompress the spine, but if we're not strengthening this muscle, you just won't be that successful once you leave the clinic and you go out into the community and at home to do everyday life. So this exercise is called Ab Hollow, and we usually start with a therapy ball, okay? So you're gonna start in this position, lying down on your back, knees bent, and we're just gonna put the therapy ball right there. Arms are gonna be straight up, and all he's going to do is try and push his hands down to his knees, okay? And if you do that, it forces you to contract this transverse abdominis muscle. We'll start out in the clinic with isometric holds, holding for 5 to 10 seconds. We'll start with 10 and build our way up to 15 to 20 of those, and maybe trying to even hold longer. Now the next progression to that would be I would have him sit up and do the same thing in a seated position, pushing down. And then we would progress to standing with the back against the wall. And then eventually we would progress to not using the ball at all and start adding a little bit of weight to the arms or to the legs, all while holding that contraction to get that unweighting of the spine. So this exercise is called Ab Hollow. I highly recommend getting an exercise ball. They're pretty cheap. Last few patients that have gotten them have told me they picked them up at Walmart for $5 to $7. So highly recommend getting a therapy ball to do the Ab Hollow exercise.